All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are loading into the game here to bring you game number 2, the Calgary Dinos versus...
I can't wait. I can't wait. I love game 1. I think I'm going to love game 2. That's my prediction. What about you?
I agree. Even though Texas Tech lost, I loved their approach to this game. I think they need to just commit more to their strategy, which was where we saw their downfall. It was that they had a big lead but didn't capitalize on it. I think the ways that we feel like they needed to.
Yes, they definitely did well with their peak in the early game, having Undying in a lane. He just shows up and it's his lane. It's just his. In the mid game, they have a lot of power. 2 armlet heroes, a CK and a Huskar, and yet they kind of just use the armlets to farm. Well, Huskar ran around and fought random people, but they didn't take much with it. But yeah, I agree with you with what I love with the Calgary Dinos play is I love watching disciplined play, because it doesn't necessarily matter how good you are at the game. I'm not trying to say they're bad, but what I'm trying to say is disciplined play is always entertaining to me. When they all group up, they get their items and they group up and they push. That's just teamwork. And I just love seeing teams. They're actually all working together. They're all on the same page. They went in with the strategy and they're executing the strategy. They're not playing it by ear. They're not being reactive. They know what they want to do and they're doing it. And I think that's so entertaining to play. And I love watching that. And that's one of my favorite parts about the CSL is because a lot of the times these schools are bringing 5 players together who don't necessarily all know each other or haven't played with each other or on different skill levels. And so that is just a great example of they're working as a team, even though they probably didn't know each other at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Of course, now Calgary, they are banning out the Shadow Shaman. I don't feel like it had the biggest impact in that game, but they just know that they play it now and don't want to deal with it. And of course, Texas banning out the the Bear Man.
Yes.
I'm short on words today. Shifter, yeah. It was Shifter on the.
There he is.
Bear Man. The Yakiro.
Let's go. That's a hero that pushes. That's a hero that fights in lane. Okay. Those are 2 things I like to see. All right, Calgary, off to a good start on the other side. Radiant, Vengeful. That's a hero that pushes. That's a hero that does well in lane with a stun that does high amount of damage and aura and minus armor. Okay, Texas Tech, I like it as well. I like where this game is going. Speaking of pushers, Lycan is banned out. We mentioned Bear has been banned. Omni Knight banned actually as well. I'm fine with that. I think he's boring. I said it before, I'll say it again. I don't feel for Omni Knight.
I think he can be played excitingly, but he doesn't really fit in that role.
I don't really think aggressive role of being exciting either. That
really aggressive heal bombing attacking Omni Knight is great to watch, but you never see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel, I don't know. I've seen so many pub Omnis just try and go right click build and max degen aura. I've just given up on that hero. Only thing I associate Omni Knight with is just watching someone with degen aura dealing no damage against someone who can't run away. And just going, come on, this is the game I'm playing. Sand King, I love Sand King. That's a fighting hero. What do you think about a Rubik pickup for the Radiant? 2 stuns, not necessarily those kind of 2/5.
The 0 cast point on a stolen ice path is insanely good.
And what about the stun on the other character as well? Quite a powerful Rubik spell, but that will be the Spirit Breaker. Hello, that's a hero that's fun. That's a hero that can find a Sandstorming Sand King. That's a hero that offers control, a hero that fights early, pressures every lane. We talk about how important the laning is. But Spirit Breaker is also a hero that can potentially, what would you call the opposite of a snowball, Wibrix? If you just have a terrible game and it gets worse and worse.
A snowball, a fire cube?
Yes. So Spirit Breaker is known for fire cubing. He is known for the classic charge someone from fountain, die, respawn a fountain. Charge someone from fountain, die, respawn a fountain. Charge from someone in fountain, die, respawn a fountain. Finish your earn at 15 minutes. By the way, I'm level 5.
It feels like you're describing some of my Spirit Breaker games.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't play the hero anymore, is what I'm trying to say.
I have long since stopped playing that hero, that's a fact.
Phew. And I think everyone's happier about that. I'm just teasing ya. So, anyways, back to
Carlton, you're a real dick!
I didn't beat it, Weaverex, I'm sorry. Your boy, Dragon Knight. He's
PL banned
back.
again.
I'm sure. Are you happy with that? I'm happy with Omni Knight ban. Are you happy with the Dragon Knight ban?
I guess I don't care. Like, he's kind of like white bread to
Savage.
me at this point. It's like, eh.
What's your type of bread?
Marbled rye.
Ooh, hello. Are you a Reuben? A Reuben?
Oh, you know I'm a Reuben man. Or a corn.
Okay.
Yeah, corned beef. Num, 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 num.
Hello. I'm in it for the sauerkraut, but I mean, I can respect the beef. You know what else I can respect? Taking Medusa out of the game.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to watch
over it.
that game. Do you
I'm
want to
over
watch
it.
that game?
I'm over it. Get her out of here. Kick her out, banner. Thank you, Calgary. Once again, Calgary's doing what we need from them.
10
Banning out heroes we don't want to
remaining.
watch. All right, Radiant, go ahead and ban out Tinker. Thank you.
5 seconds.
Oh,
remaining.
they, yeah. Texas Tech has banned it last game. I suspect they'll do the same this one. No, it's
Ooh,
CK.
CK. Woo! All right, what do we got? Dinos, bring us into the second phase of picks. Pushing cores, tanking cores, banned out by Calgary Dinos.
Calgary's gonna take Tinker, aren't they?
10 seconds.
No. Dude.
Oh!
One
Oh,
of
baby.
I'm gonna check his win rate right now. I heard it's insanely high. I'll let you know when I find it. But this hero is kind of it feels like Underlord to me in the laning phase. And what I mean by that is he doesn't care who's in the
10
lane,
seconds
his off lane. He just kind of shows up and eats a creep and goes and gets the last
5
hit and
seconds
walks away,
remaining.
and then he gets in danger and he just scorched earth and walks away. He doesn't really feel like he cares what's going on. He just shows up and hits a creep and leaves. So he usually seems to do well.
It's gonna be the Texas Tech's Weaver this time. He's gonna need to get that Lincoln's quick, or this Doom is gonna make him a very sad bug.
Win rate on Doom is actually only 50%. All right. Well, that was just, I got really excited.
Wow, I'm glad we had that
Wow.
tangent.
Remaining.
And that's the end of the story. So I hope that got you guys hyped.
5 seconds.
Um, So, okay, tell me about how Weaver is so close to the camera, front and center. Is that grossing you out?
Yeah, you know, he's kind
I
of
hate
cute.
that little
I love his
skitter
double
bug.
D's.
Inappropriate.
Hey, so here's
He
something that
hasn't
we
far
found
enough.
out, that I found out in the last. You're looking at the screen right now, right? Hit the settings hotkey, or not the hotkey, just the settings button in the top left.
Sure.
And now watch Radiant do the mannequin challenge.
What? Nothing happened.
No, they're not frozen still.
Nope. You didn't. It
Aw.
didn't work.
Well, they are forever on stream, so you're the liar.
Well, at least I'm not the one who told the worst story this cast.
That is incorrect.
And seeing a lot of popularity in my pubs ever since Sumail's masterful demonstration with it recently, Faceless Void is picked up by Calgary Dinos. How do you feel about the Faceless Void as a core these days? Do you like him more as a blink in and cast his ult, or do you like him more as a fighter? Or do you like him just not at all and don't want him in your games?
I like him as a utility.
No! There it is.
There's the Tinker.
Of course. Medusa, and it was banned. PL is banned. We have to get Tinker. We can't get away from all of them.
The stinker.
Yup. Yes. Couldn't have said it better myself. Going into the last ban,
10
we're missing
seconds
a
remaining.
core. I think we need a core that does damage for the dinos. Doom,
Absolutely.
do damage to one person.
Clinks, 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 clinks.
Ooh.
Searing arrows into the chronosphere.
Clinks against a charging spirit breaker, though? That doesn't...
Yeah, and against a blinding Tinker, and against... I mean, he can beat up a Weaver.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah, he can
no,
beat down
no.
Weaver.
You are right. I
Radiant
don't want him in
team
this game,
back.
because he will be a sad boy.
Tidehunter? Alright. I actually like the Tidehunter ban. I think Tidehunter would be a great addition to Radiant's control and teamfight, and how both their cores don't really want to be the focus. What are we going to see ban out from Radiant? What do they think Calgary Dinos needs? I
10
wouldn't be
seconds
surprised.
remaining.
Range damage Marana,
What
maybe?
about-
Well, no,
What about
Marinara
Death's
wants to go mid.
Prophet?
Oh, no, they need a mid-ish here. They need mid, don't they?
What if they got Death's Prophet? Spearbreaker can't charge her because he'll get ripped up by the ghosts.
So, yeah.
He's silenced for Weaver. I believe it lanes against Tinker, but maybe hopefully not. There's a tiny hello.
I
That's
think
a big
they're going to
boy.
go Marinara.
You really think so? Okay. Or Storm? No, Storm Spirit seems like he could have a rough time. He seems like he'd have a very rough time. But Hidden Orchid. Death's Prophet also builds Shiva's Guard, which is great at finding.
Oh yeah.
I'm still taking
5
that.
seconds remaining.
Viper not against Weaver, I don't think. No, they wouldn't. Razor.
I vote for Marinara.
All right. I'll stay with not OD, DP.
I think DP is a very solid pick as well. Maybe.
All right,
I don't know.
Calgary,
Actually,
reveal it.
Sniper. No.
I don't know if Sniper
not-
wants to play
yeah.
against Weaver and
Yeah, that's very true. I was just thinking shrapnel bombing Tinker
right.
and stuff like that, and beating him
What
up.
about Invoker? Actually, I think Invoker would have a really rough time.
Invoker, yeah, Invoker's not in the best state right now, as well.
I don't think OD would be terrible, but
Yeah, I mean,
don't
yeah, he
know.
can fight into the. I mean, most of Calgary is on the Chronos at this point.
I feel I like DP. Just you could see Miranda doing all right.
Say that again.
Oh,
the
hello.
clock.
Now select your hero.
There she is.
But Carlton, you were just saying you like DP.
Nice, nice one. Got me. Yes, I love Death's Prophet. Speaking of Queen of Pain, that is a hero that often can be seen building Orchid, great against Weaver. She fights, she lanes.
I mean, they're gonna have swaps. They're gonna have charges on her. I think your DP call was better.
Thank you. I agree. I'm glad that's settled. Calgary, take a listen next time. I got some strats for
Yeah,
these boys.
try
I'll head over
harder.
to the university
Try
after this
harder.
game and have a chat with them about their drafts. Talk their ears off. But until then, we'll see how this not DP, this Queen of Pain, fares for our Calgarian best friends. Oh, which draft do you like more? Actually, I kind of like Texas Tech's drafts more.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Except for
agree.
the Tinker. The Tinker is like,
Prepare for battle.
if it was any other hero, I definitely would like it more. But the Tinker just makes me be like, okay, I still got it. I like UFC.
Yeah, that the Tinker is boring to watch. I mean, you know, he rearmed, he shot his Dagon, and here comes some missiles. He rearmed again, and a Dagon and missiles. But yeah, as far as ease of execution, I think Faceless Void drafts are powerful, but always put a lot of pressure on the Void. And they look like they need to combo very well with this Chronosphere, or else.
Yes. And what are they going to combo though? Macro Pyre, not known for actually being that good of a spell.
Yeah.
Although Queen of Pain loves it, and a Blink and Epicenter is great.
Yep, Epicenter, Quap, they'll be able to combo pretty well. And then they've got some pretty good chase with daggers and burrow strikes and stuff like that, and even dooming someone chasing them after the Chronos ended. But I mean, as far as just straight up fight, like Texas looks like they're going to be able to pick people just way easier.
All right, I'm going to make a bold prediction here.
Let's hear
I'm
it.
going to say UFC takes the laning phase handily and just pushes the game and ends fast. Because I was thinking Weaver's going to want to go Lincoln's early because Doom's just going to ruin his game. And I think UFC has a large window in the early game to just take this game completely over. I don't think Texas Tech is going to be ready to fight for a long time. Tinker needs his first few items to come online. Tiny's going to want some items to come online. If he goes Blink Dagger first and tries to come online through fighting, it's going to slow down his ability to turn into a transition to a carry. And Weaver's going to want to go Lincoln's Sphere. I think if UFC really
Push the pace.
Yeah, I think they can just take this game very quickly. Actually, Doom tri-lane. Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. I haven't seen that before. I didn't know this was a thing. Supports on supports and cores on cores.
Oh yeah, the Sand King's in the offlane. I was really expecting the Doom to be there.
Yeah, that's what I've always seen as well. So I guess let's see how this goes. One thing to keep in mind with Void Core, not a hero known for his farming, having a rough time in lane is quite detrimental to a Void game, because of the only thing he has to help him farm is Time Lock, which is like it helps, but it's not really a farming spell.
Definitely not.
He doesn't want to spend a lot of time running around hitting creeps and not fighting when he wants to be casting Chronosphere off cooldown. So if he has a rough time early, especially against someone like Tiny who can last it easily, He's out of the game for quite a while.
Schrodinger is making this Tiny unhappy though, getting plenty of denies out.
I love Schrodinger on. I think Schrodinger proved himself as a great support last game.
Oh, Dual Breath is gonna be out onto Tiny. They've got a bit of damage here. They're gonna be able to time lock him. No, they don't even have the spell, so they're not gonna be able to do anything here.
Quap is 7-2 against Tinker's domain 3.
Oh, Barrel of Napkins is going into the exact wrong place here. Charge comes forward onto Tussin. He does. Tussin gets stunned up by the magic missile. Now they get a time lock. Oh, that's gonna be the first blood. Now they could even be able to get the Iron Man here. He is so slow because of that dual breath. They pick up 2 kills.
Speaking of Void having a hard time farming early, I'm not sure we're gonna see that. That is great. Of course, the first blood is the time walk level 1 into the instant bash time lock level 1. Of course that's how first blood is spilled in a Dota game, just like every pub ever. Oh, you know that they are not happy.
Weaver's eaten some damage from the Sand King. I would be expecting him to be doing a lot better in this lane.
Caustic Finale is very difficult to lane against, and Weaver does have a short attack range.
He does, he does.
And Sand King did also bring a shield as a melee hero that just offers a lot of protection against Weaver. But Weaver is a strong laner. I feel like the Sand King will just definitely be getting farmed no matter what. He's actually, if Sand King's getting charged right now.
Yeah, he is. Straight across the mid.
Oh,
this is gonna be very spotted. I think he's just going for the watch. He's just gonna take the bounties.
Ooh.
Nope, he's completing.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's going for it.
He is charging to completion. Oh, he goes for the Burrow Strike. It's not gonna be successful though.
Oh, you know, and Spirit Breaker.
Oh, Doom gets died in the top. Now. Felping. Oh god, I'm missing everything! Charge forward. Oh, the Burrow Strike is gonna stop. He's making it to the tower. Oh, but he's got that bug on him.
Action-packed brawlers. All over the map, all at the same time. Always coordinated. Just like how every professor coordinates all of the homework being due on the same day, these teams coordinate having all the kills happen at the same time.
God damn it, Dr. Jenkins.
Ugh. Dr. J, not again.
Dr. J, yeah. I've got a diorama due for biology. I've got a 5-pager due for English.
I have a 200-word essay, and all I'm doing is watching this collegiate Dota stream.
Yes, those. If you got class tomorrow and homework due, but you're watching CSL instead.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Find the subscribe button at the bottom right of the player. Or is it at the top right now? Whoops.
I don't know.
Control F, type subscribe, click on the button, fill in the information, and then let us know where the button is after you complete that all.
It's top right. I can see it.
Thank you. And oh, Spirit Breaker's going home. Hopefully Spirit Breaker's going home to buy some dust. Nope, he's getting boots and an orb of venom.
Dorm internet. Wah, wah.
It wouldn't be a collegiate Dota game
without some
internet.
pauses. Dorm internet pauses. All right, let's take a look at what are we? 3.5 to 4 minutes into this game. It looks like Quappa's having a great time as far as her last hits. That is interesting. She is holding them points.
Something's missing.
She is holding the crap out of those points. She ain't using them. She don't need them.
I believe it's if she thinks she can get a kill with Scream of Pain and she doesn't need Blink. She'll have that opportunity to get an extra 75 magic damage.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe she'll get that 12-second cooldown Blink out of nowhere.
Maybe
that.
I'm going to say I doubt that.
Keep going. It's on a 15-second cooldown, guys. Wait, just kidding.
It's 12 seconds now.
And Quap wins the game. Alright, and Sand King has returned bottom to the Weaver, the bug lane going on bottom. Just both of them sneaking around. Skittering around like pests.
Weaver getting them runes. Bounty. Oh, Tiny's going in aggressive.
Tiny's
gotta
wild.
Be careful though, yeah. He's gonna.
Where's that time lock?
Going back. Oh, one more. We'll do it. He did. Absolutely. the liquid fire going to be more than enough time. Yeah, time lock going down on Ferris. Lusty didn't have one of his big bad Doom Blades yet.
Quap getting... Oh my gosh, the Spirit Breaker misclicked on Quap, I believe. He clicked on the creep.
Without consequence.
Oh boy. I believe. We won't say he did.
Tactical.
And Tiny's playing up again.
Oh, if he gets time locked right now, he did. He did anyway. Oh, charge through. It's going to go onto Doom. Doom is going to be dead. But they could very easily be able to get a kill here. They're going for the Vengeful Spirit. Schrodinger is out of mana, so no dual breaths or anything like that. Tossin is going to be able to get the time lock once again. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Here. Shifter's here. In the rear.
Shifter's here in the rear.
Here we go.
Going
go for it, Shifter. Go for it, Shifter.
What the fudge?
Come on, Shifter. Get your act together.
Blue balls, the bluest of balls.
All right. Well, it seems we were discussing how it's potentially Void could have a poor early game and has a very difficult time catching up.
I'm gonna say that's not happening.
Tiny's the one who's gonna have a very poor early game, although he does have an easier time catching up than Void.
Especially now that he can pick up trees for free.
Ancient stacks would be great to see from Team Texas Tech at this point. Oh, hello, bottom lane.
Charge is coming through, yeah, onto bottom. They're gonna connect onto Sand King. He's gonna use the Sandstorm. They brought no dust.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And top lane, some action's going on.
Yeah, I think he'll be sitting in there for a while. Yeah, get some damage into Tiny. Shifter's got that haste rune up. Infernal Blaze gonna stop Tony in his tracks. He turns around and tries to get a smash. Field Paint now running away with that Sandstorm canceled out. He's gonna make another tower to safety, and he gone. And another pause
from a tanker player, of course. Well, 4 players from UFC are sitting top. It's a little early to go for a tower push, I'd say. And Shifter's going to want to return mid to slow Tinker down. So, what are we looking for? I believe the timing...
Hold on. Cheesehead just said Tarnation. No one says that.
Cheesehead is not a real person, is to my understanding.
He's an AI?
Something along those lines, yes.
That makes so much sense.
The bot that will always lose mid lane, unlike the bot that's supposed to always win it, I think. That's what I like. It's, yeah. So, well, it looks like, well, UFC is doing well, and with this great start, what is Void gonna go for right away? Mask of Madness, yes, let's go. Oh, he's actually closing in on it. He's not too far away. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets his Mask of Madness right around the same time he gets his Chronosphere. Yeah. And you know what that means? Probably a kill.
Oh god, yeah, his tri-lane is hurting his levels, isn't it?
It is, but he has boots, he has a full wand, and he's definitely winning the tri-lane. They're not too concerned about this Chronosphere yet, I don't believe. Tinker.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Canadian internet smashes U.S. internet because.
Oh no. We have.
Is it bad?
We sell our cell phones are terrible, but our internet is not much better. Yeah, we're paying. Like, I think an average house, I would say, with my not expert opinion at all, like just an average family would probably just have like 30 up, 5 down, and they pay an insane amount of money for that.
How much is an insane amount of money to you?
I think people pay. When's the last? I looked at internet months ago. What was it like? It was like, I think you'd be paying $40 a month for that. Like
$40 Canadian?
Yeah, for enough internet for one person is what I'm
saying. That is actually pretty good.
Are you serious? Are you messing with me? Am I insane?
Let me see what I can get. Hold on.
Tell me what you can get. Every time I speed test with my American friends, I just see triple digits, and I'm like, I don't even know what that's like. It's like
they're probably paying a lot for it.
Okay, I guess, you know, my sample size for the most part is I just talk to gamers. So, fair enough. Maybe I've made myself a fool.
Yeah, let me see here. Here in Phoenix, I can get CenturyLink 20 megs up. It doesn't specify what down, probably terrible, for 45 American a month.
Well, you got to know the down. I don't care about the up. I want to know how fast you can get.
It doesn't say.
Program.
It doesn't say. So
How
I'm
do
gonna
you
go.
advertise?
So I'm gonna go with. It probably doesn't come with upload. All you can do is down. You have to write a letter to CenturyLink for what you want to download, and then they'll send it to you because you have no upload whatsoever.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. That doesn't sound like a very good deal. That sounds pretty bad. All right. So we have the ward set up, topped by Lucid. Is Doom's pronunciation of Doom's name with the Owl ward. Great ward to keep an eye on what's going on from Texas Tech. It also allows them to push. And Doom rotates mid. This was a classic that was picked up from China like 2 years ago. All the pros were saying you just get Doom roaming from the jungle and Inferno Blade the mid player.
Sand King got charged up, bashed up here in the bottom. Bashed again! He's going to be able to make it back to the tower though, and now they might be able to turn it around. No, everyone's just going to get the hell out of dodge.
Nice. Little engagement into nothing. Weaver's been having a scary lane, I feel like. I don't think I've ever seen him at full health. He does have some regen items though. I like that.
Not for you.
His farm is not looking too great. 20 CS. Sand King actually is 20 CS as well. Oh, top lane.
Yep.
Here's
The
a
charge is coming through onto Faceless. It is going to hit. He's already used his Time Walk, actually. He could be in some trouble. He's going to get tossed and magic missiled as well. He's running into the trees. Where is he going? Is he going to be able to make it away? One more shot is what it's going to take. He's taking the TP up, and he's making it out!
Oh, they might get. Oh, they want Sand King. They're mad. They want something.
He just burrow strikes forward. He is going to get hit by the tiny avalanche. Now, lots of damage coming through. They're going to chase him under the tower. Oh, smash, smash, says the Tony tree.
He got smushed. Yeah, he was holding the one charge. His Tiny doesn't care. Yeah, he just crushed him. Oh, that was awesome. Oh,
Quap is missing, says Tinker. That's because she's bottom, about to beat Weaver's ace! Ace in the hole.
Ace in the hole. Yep. That's what I was going to say. Beat Weaver's ace in the hole, and that she did. There's the shrine coming out. It looks like we're going to see the boys back from Texas Tech. Just kidding. Here's the charge right out the gate. This time the cross-map charge is not going to be scouted out. They're going on Schrodinger. Is someone intending to port in for this? Nope, looks like he's rotating bottom. He might be in trouble. That's a level 8 Quap there.
Yeah, he wisely decides to know.
I think that's definitely the right call after connecting that charge, is not to stay around. Not to dilly-dally. Weaver's returning bottom, level 6. Quap's level 8. And Sand King's level 7 with Epicenter up. Although Weaver and Spirit Breaker are tough targets for Epicenter, unless Spirit Breaker casts Charge of Darkness, gets away from it. There's no sight for the Weaver. So I see the only way they're killing this Weaver is if Weaver makes a mistake. And actually, Spirit Breaker and Jakiro might find each other in the trees at the bottom right. Maybe.
Charge.
Oh.
It's gonna, no, oh, it's going to kick him, but he's running back.
Oh!
Oh! The Sand King has almost hit these burrow strikes perfectly, but he's been a little short every time, most of the time. He's connected a couple. Tiny's coming in. Yeah, he's TP'd. Look at how fast this big boy is. There goes the toss. He doesn't have enough for an avalanche right now, but oh, burrow strike through is going to delay them up for a little bit. A 3-man ice path and the dual breath. One more shot will take down the Tony, and now they could be in a very bad position. Ferris is probably going to go down. Another shot on him. He will absolutely go down. They get the Weaver too.
Oh my god.
Holy crackers, get out of there.
UFC's heroes are pretty beefy. We have the Sand King, just shy of 1,000 health as a shield, Jakiro, 4 armor, over 1,000 health, and Tranquil Boots. So when Texas Tech wants to fight, they better mean it, because UFC has no problem just turning right around, hitting their buttons, and taking some names. We saw that right there, and now the tower's left alone. Goodbye, now the tower's not there anymore. Tinker, in the meantime, has been sitting mid. He's oh no. Charge forward. There's no Nether Strike because Spirit Breaker's not quite level 6, halfway through level 5. Doom does have his ultimate. We might see another fight soon. Poor Tiny's up to 5 deaths. Do you think he's going to be able to have a big impact in this game, or do you think he's too far behind?
Yeah, he is absolutely pretty far behind. And, you know, while that entire game, or that entire fight was going on in the bottom, what was happening in the top?
Looks like, look at the CS on Faceless Void. 62 and 26. I think not a lot was going on top except for Void hitting creeps. That's what I think was going on. He has his Mask of Madness. What's he going for next? Lincoln Sphere. Okay. I'd like to point out, even though Tiny is behind, he did go 1-1-3, the tree grab build. So if there is any skill build that's going to help him get back into the game, it's this skill build. I would really like to see the supports of Texas Tech start stacking Ancients for Tiny before they lose control of their jungle and the Ancient spawns. Because Tiny with max tree grab can clear an Ancient stack very early on. Top lane Void doesn't care, he's not afraid. Uh-oh, he should be afraid. Nope, that's Time Walk. TP's in and he has Chronosphere.
Yeah, so there we go. He drops the first big chrono of the game. They're going to be able to catch Tiny, and now fighting onto the Weaver. Tiny gets blown up. The Weaver's trying to make his way out of there. Holy crackers. He's making his way out of here. Trying to get out. Ice Path is going to catch him. Trying to run away. Ferris, the Iron Man. Yeah, he will absolutely get run down. Shifter having another haster in here. Tinker is finally showing up to the fight. He's going to be able to drop a laser out, get the damage onto Lucy. Yeah, I forgot there was a Tinker in this game.
Take a look at poor little Tinker's skill build and his item. Look how close he is to level 10 and he can get rearm. He just got his Boots of Travel, and we're actually going to watch. This might be the first time I ever see a Boots of Travel just cool down on a Tinker like this. Poor guy doesn't have rearm yet.
Oh boy.
I think he might have been able to get a kill with it in that fight. Top lane. And there it is, level 10. He's back. Now, Faceless Void seems to not really care. And there's his Perseverance, rather. Hello. Ooh, and Tinker got just normal Tinker strategy. Doom set up top. I expect Doom to place his ward shortly. And I think they're going to go for a push. Tiny's ready to go. Tiny wants to go Shadow Blade, so he's definitely going ganking, and I think that's the right call at this point. It is very difficult though because he has Tree Grab max, and yet he builds Shadow Blade, so he's gonna Shadow Blade smash someone. No damage combo. Alright, here we go, top lane. The charge is coming out and UFC's pushing the T1 tower. They're getting ready to set up the charge.
No, it's not gonna connect.
I was ready, Wivrex. I was ready for the fight. Don't worry, we have Queen of Pain. She's looking. No, people are TPing out. Oh, she sees Weaver. Can she kill him though? Probably not. Weaver really has to make a mistake.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, it looks like Texas Tech doesn't want to defend top tower. They can take this time to go and hit some creeps, stay safe in the jungle. They know Queen of Pain's out hunting.
Middle tower is under attack.
And they're just going to let the tower fall instead of taking the fight. Although, Tony and Vengeful are still hanging around. If someone gets caught out, especially with Swap, they do have pretty good kill potential. Sadly, Tiny has, as I said, max tree throw. So he has 2 points to toss. Oh, here comes the charge on Doom.
There we go. Oh, he tries to go for the Nether Strike, but he's actually going to be able to stomp. Uses the hoof stop from the Centaur. Now he's doomed up and trying to run away. They will be able to claim him down.
He has Chronosphere.
He hasn't used it yet. He knows he doesn't need to if they don't have to.
He just go. Oh, Quap's in.
Gonna be able to catch the Tiny. They swap out the Quap. And Holy Crackers trying to keep this Tiny alive. They want to re-engage. Oh, it's gonna be a 3-man chrono. Tussin is here, just beating him up, but Quap and Tussin taking quite a lot of damage from the marches. Schrodinger even as well gonna take way too much damage from the march and the bugs together. Now Faceless Void gets caught, the toss on the Tiny. Tiny needs to get out of here, he's gotta be careful. Oh no, Lussie's gonna find him with the Infernal Blade. Now, Shifter, Sippin, making their way away. Weaver is gonna find them, and there's a charge coming out on Sippin right now. Knock onto, oh, but they get the Burrow Strike, stopping Ferris up.
Just kill him, I think.
He's absolutely dead here.
Oh, Weaver! Weaver doesn't have ult. Trade for a Doom, they'll take that. That's a support Doom. Wow, that fight was insane. What a turn from Texas Tech. Tinker showed up, and show up he did. He was ready to roll. He poured it in at the T2 tower when after UFC's crazy dive, and he started lighting people up. UFC had it back right up, but Texas Tech overextended in the chase, as they still don't have the damage to take the heroes down as easily as it seems like they think they can. Even with that great turn, chasing the Void, they lost Weaver and they lost Spirit Breaker. Just because UFC was on the back foot doesn't mean they can't just turn around and fight. We saw bottom lane, and now we've seen a top lane. Mid tower's still up. We might learn it again there.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Double damage from Schrodinger. Yeah. Oh, they might get the Weaver here.
Yeah, charge is coming through on, oh, but the charge is going to get canceled once again. Weaver gets his butt out of there. They will get the Spirit Breaker very easily. Here comes the Epicenter, it's charged up. Coming through, Sifter will go down, but they have a lot of damage coming out. No, Holy Crackers makes it out, so does the Weaver. Now they're turning it around. Lucy gets taken down. Schrodinger has got dual breast throw-in and the Ice Path. He's buying a little bit of time. He's going to get his team out of there, but ultimately, fight for fight, that looked like that one went towards Texas.
I would agree.
Oh, Burrow Strike forward onto the Venge.
Picks up a support, but they still lost Shifter. Shifter went in. I think Shifter got a little cocky. Shifter went in.
And I don't think Field wanted to trade his life there for that.
I don't know if, yeah, about 10 seconds after the fight ended, they needed to trade. Chikiro actually just yules himself out of nowhere. Okay. What I do like though is during that whole time UFC had Siphon on Tussin down here farming. He doesn't have Chronosphere up. There's no point of him showing up to the fight. What's he gonna do? Time walk in, silence himself, and get kited around? No, they're not gonna waste the time. Faceless Void, we discussed it 10 times already. He's not a hero known for farming well. So when he doesn't have Chronosphere up, don't bother bringing him to fights. Let him hit creeps. He finishes Lincoln Sphere. That's a great defensive item, and now he's gonna go and get something to help him fight. Maelstrom helps him farm, helps him fight. I like the pickup. It seems a little weird because it's not even 20 minutes in. He's farming quite quickly. I was gonna say it seems weird because it's a great farming item, pick it up early, but I think especially in combination with Mask of Madness, he can do some insane damage in his Chronospheres. Tinker's starting to come online though. He has his Blink Dagger. Whose team fight do you feel? Oh, never mind. We have a team fight going on right now.
Yeah, Duba's gonna get used on Tiny. Tiny is just making his way back now. Lucy, Field Paint, they're all trying to jump up. Another 3-man Chrono Tussin. The Sonic Wave gets thrown in and everyone is getting just demolished. Oh my god!
Was that a team fight or what? They just
that was just a team roll is what that was.
They just got deleted. They just got deleted. That's it. Alright, well, this might not be the best time, but before the fight I was gonna ask you, whose team fight do you feel better about?
It's all about the Chronos. It's what I've been saying is that it depends. This game for Calgary relies a lot on these Chronos from Tussin, but you know what? He's delivering.
You think? I would say he's delivering as well. I agree with that statement. Tussin, you know, sometimes farms heroes, sometimes farms creeps. He's ready to roll. And oh, hello.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is going to be a pickoff on the Sand King. Swap out onto Tussin. Tussin is making... Oh, absolutely, they got him. Now Lucy is getting surrounded.
This is
very difficult position.
This is exactly what they needed. Tussin goes down for 707. Well, Tiny had a very rough start, but a 707 gold kill on the 7 kill streak Faceless Void that's been dominating the game. That's gotta feel pretty good. Shifter takes his time to go and farm up bottom and Tinker takes his time to go and push the lanes out, do what he does. Tinker's going to start getting a lot of farm. I also want to comment on Tiny going the Shadow Blade build. I like him playing a ganking role because Tinker absorbs a lot of farm on your map. I think Tiny's too far behind to try and catch up hitting creeps. Going for hero kills and pickoffs like that, he set that fight up by just Shadow Blading in, scouting out, finding Sand King, and that set Texas Tech up for, I think, the first fight that you can really say convincingly just went in their favor. Now we have sipping on Tussin mid, originally getting baited, but now he's just getting escorted by his two very beefy double stun supports.
Almighty money.
How do you think Texas Tech's base defense is going to be? They are 9k behind, but they have the Tinker himself.
How's the Tinker doing though? He's not in a position to be able to make a big amount of map control. He doesn't have a big amount of items. Oh, we're looking at last hit chart still. Let's maybe look at the net worth. Yeah, Charge is going to connect through onto Doom. They've got the Nether Strike. They should be able to very easily clean him up here.
Bye-bye.
But as far as net worth goes, he is very, very far behind the Quap and the Void.
Oh, Void just picked up the 100 time lock damage. Talent at 15. That helps a ton. Yeah, Tinker is not doing as hot as the UFC cores is. The March of the Machine is still a very scary spell, and here we're going to see an early push. UFC, Jakiro, extremely powerful pusher with Liquid Fire, sustained high damage to a tower, has a Glimmer Cape and a Ewol's to help him get away and to break stuns, or break charges. And I believe the Maelstrom is on the Courier. Yes, it is for Faceless Void. So Faceless Void just picked up another item. It's not as insane as when he picks his Massive Madness up, but definitely much more powerful, able to farm much faster with Maelstrom, and it helps a ton of Chronos, especially with these insane multi-man Chronos. And UFC, all of them are across the river now. All of them have ults. I think we're going to see UFC make a play. Oh, Tiny's
Oh yeah, Schrodinger, he was invisible. He thought he was safe, but they're going to be able to catch him. They get the Doom onto him once again. They swap him out of there. Now Holy Crackers. Oh, it's going to be a one-man Chronosphere this time, but they do get the Tinker and blow him up immediately. Now Weaver's trying to make his way away. He should be able to get out of here just fine. They do get the time lock or time lapse onto him. Avalanche gets to use. They're buying a little bit of time for field paint. They're trying to get Weaver out of here, but he's going to go down.
Sipping on Tussin's the raid boss. He just right clicks on people, and there's what do? You have to leave. You have to run. You can't fight him. He's too much. 2 people entered the Chrono, only 1 man left. He just chased the Weaver right down. Weaver's not a hero known for being chased down. He just chased him right down. There's the buyback charge, or buyback Tinker and a charge.
Oh, here we go into the fight now. Oh, Faceless is desperately trying to get away, and he will be able to time lapse or time jump out of there. Shifter goes away as well. Weaver's still dead. Oh, they've got some missiles coming in. They've got to be very careful. A thrown hero, thrown creep, just barely makes it out. All the 4 remaining Calgary heroes are going to be able to make it out of here, with the only loss being the Sand King.
Calgary's very happy about that. I am certain. Minimal losses. Didn't quite make it to cracking the T3, but very low health. 404 health. A quarter. Next push from UFC. They really don't have to commit much. They can take the tower and do what they did last game. Slow the game down, get another set of items, and just easily push through the base. They take that tower, they take the shrines, they take Roshan. They can very likely take the Ancient right after that. UFC is in a great position. Tinker's been putting up a lot of defense, but I think the Texas Tech heroes are just not strong enough across the board to fight UFC, and they're getting picked off, they're getting blown up. But Texas Tech does have a lot of damage at their disposal, as we saw with them almost bringing down the Void. But almost is not the same as actually bringing it down, which would have been a massive kill for them. Texas Tech seems like they're much more comfortable farming as a group. And you know what? I like that. Many of them just rolling through the jungle. And now they're getting in position top. There's a smoke coming out from UFC top lane. They're on the low ground. It might pop down there. That's not what they want to have happen. And Vengeful is the last kill they want. Spirit Breaker's better.
They're gonna find the Spirit Breaker. They get the Ice Path onto him, but no damage into him so far. The fight is very fragmented. Heal Paint is gonna drop the epicenter, but he doesn't do too much with it. Doom has gone down already, but they lost the Tinker and the Spirit Breaker. Now a swap trying to get Tiny out of there, but he does get stunned up from Tussin. Tussin's gonna move around now onto the Weaver. Weaver's trying to make his way away. Do they have any sort of vision here for him? No. The Weaver will be able to get out of there, but only two heroes standing for Texas right now.
Well, very fight went well. Spirit Breaker's not the highest value target, but Tinker and Tiny, yeah. I think USC is quite happy with those pickoffs. They're in a great position to question. And here we go, TP's down. Very likely
Tier 3 is going to finally go down. Yeah, absolutely. They should be able to get a melee barracks here with no issue. I don't think they're going to commit the fortification if they don't have to, when they don't really have any heroes up to defend it.
Who split push out bottom tower? Oh, Jakiro was down here earlier. His bottom tower is very low. Look at this, 2 melee.
Another set of melee wrecks. Now they might use the fortification if they have it. I believe they do. There we go.
Tinker's up.
Tinker's up. They're going to have Tony in just a second. That will force them back. That was a good... I know it can be really panicking to have your the enemy team fighting down your base like that, but having the patience to hold... Oh no, Tussin! He's going to jump out. He's fine.
They have Chronos here. Are we going to see another time where UFC gets chased and they turn the fight?
I think so.
Uh-oh, let's see. Does UFC have sight anywhere? No, this is all dominated by Texas Tech. They have great wards up. They took that downtime to set up a ton of sight. Oh, but if they fight migrates down here.
Tussin knows they have vision over there now.
Yeah.
Oh, the stomp is going to miss Ferris, and Ferris will be able to survive today. Tiny, though, is in the background. He's looking for Shifter. Oh, no. Oh. Shifter finds Holy Crackers instead. Now Tiny also initiating onto the Sand King. Sand King's going to go away. They charge forward. Glimmer Cape on Jakiro. Jakiro gets dusted up. Oh, very nice dodge with the Yules. Is going to be able to dodge another strike for now. He drops a Ice Path as well. They throw the Chrono just for the Weaver, and they're going to be able to clean him up. There are still buybacks available on the Texas team, so this game is not over yet, but they're going to have a pretty hard economic fight here if they want to stay in it.
I think they bait this Rax, but they have to buy back. They can't let this Rax fall. They absolutely cannot. And Schrodinger pushes really quick. They need it. They can't hold their buybacks. They need to make something happen. This is stressing me out. Why? They're just letting it go instead of buying back.
Oh, Orchid gets used onto Tiny. Tiny takes quite a bit of damage. He's absolutely going down here, but he takes down the Faceless Void with him. Tussin.
They have to buy back, don't they?
I think they've already lost the melee racks, so they're not super concerned about these ranged.
I guess Tinker just wants to do the Tinker. Oh, did Quap just get a kill for free? Oh no, there it is. Oh, maybe it was a bait.
Charge is coming through onto Schrodinger. Shifter's
nice
oh. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. Scaring me there. Tiny has done a great job finding the Sand King at the beginning of this fight and at a fight earlier on. Sneaks in with Shadow Blade. UFC is known to dominate their lanes apparently, but they are not known to carry reveal on them. And Tiny's constantly been sneaking around. He starts to fight by picking up Sand King. The start of that fight looked great for Texas Tech, but just the 19k gold advantage, I'm not sure what it was prior to that fight, but the massive gold advantage from UFC was really flexed there. And even with Texas Tech having a great initiation, killing the Sand King, I believe there was a double stun from the Spirit Breaker Charge of Darkness before it connected. But UFC was just too strong. They could stabilize, turn the fight around, and they were in so much control even after that initiation. As you called out, they just one-man Chrono the Weaver and beat him down at the end. They don't even need to hit multiple heroes with it. They're in such a strong position.
Yeah, the Weaver too. Look at man, he is just above half the net worth of both the Quap and the Faceless Void.
Yeah, he is. Quap and Faceless Void really took this game over, and it's insane. These heroes are not insane farmers, but they've been farming creeps and they've been farming heroes. Look at Faceless Void 10, 2, and 12 with 200 CS. Like that, I'm all right with that. You know, if that's on my team, I'm very happy with that. Here we go, and they're just slowing the game down like they did before. They haven't gone for shrines yet, but they have 2 lanes up. They know they control the map. They're gonna go and take Roshan, and I think after Roshan, they might just go on in the game. I don't even know if they're gonna bother with shrines. And Faceless Void's building Monkey King Bar to stop the Tinker blind. It's a very aggressive way to get around it rather than building DKB, and I love it. He's already shown how powerful he is. He can take any hero in this game one-on-one, and he just wants to really push that, really push his source of damage. Especially with Sand King getting taken out in the majority of these fights. If anything happens to Quap, let's say they take out Sand King and Quap gets caught on, Faceless Void's gonna have a ton of damage to all of them. Nothing Texas Tech could do. They have absolutely no control of this map. Double damage on Quap. Just picked up a Aegis. I think we're going to see a push. Yeah, here we go, top. Sipping on Tussin's so confident he can beat down the Shrine by himself. He knows no one's going to mess with him. He's proven himself this game. So, what miracle are we going to need to see here from Texas Tech? They have probably one team fight left in them. One more lost team fight and they're out.
A big overextension from Calgary, a whiff on major, maybe dooming a creep by accident.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying it seems like it's Calgary's game to lose.
I would absolutely agree with that.
Yeah,
that
I think
analysis.
That's a fair statement. Here we go. I wonder, are we going to see Sand King make it into this fight, or is Tiny going to pull a hat trick and take him out 3 times in a row? Sand King's actually roaming around. Tinker doing what he does, slowing this push down. UFC want to push, they have to push. They can't dilly-dally.
And here's where the fight's going to be. Just facing off on the high ground until one of the teams can find a favorable... Actually, really, facing off until Calgary can find a favorable in... Texas can't really go on the aggressive here.
Oh, Tiny sneaking in. There's a ward set up this time.
There has been. Oh, they're gonna be able to. Oh, he doesn't get him with the hook stomp. But Tussin, taking quite a lot of damage. He's gonna have to, jump out of there, backtrack that damage.
Quap split pushing down mid. There's range racks up still, causing some chaos.
Oh, he just got hit in the face by a tree. Shifter taking quite a lot of damage.
Oh yeah. Traded a Rax for it. Not the worst thing he can do. Although they're
getting... Calgary's just getting liquid fire on the tower as much as they can. This will be a very slow decline. Oh, Burrow Strike forward. It's going to catch the Tiny. They can't do much with it.
UFC is winning this siege. Like Texas Tech is definitely whittling down Calgary, but it's slow. It's very slow, and they're not really in any danger. Whereas look at the tower; it's already at less than half HP.
Yep, and the rest of the lanes are pushing in now as well, taking down all these other ancillary buildings.
Here we go. More damage and creeps on the tower just a little bit, and I love the Glimmer Cave in. Oh, Quap screaming at the bug. Weaver's down. They gotta go. No buyback on Weaver. Oh no. This is not a situation we don't want to buyback in. And what they've been doing is Jakiro Glimmer Caves in, Liquid Fire, Force Staff out. The perfect build. I hear an epicenter.
It doesn't hit very much, he just kind of walks away. Doom is going to get charged up now as he used the Nether Strike. Nether Strike is not able to go through before he goes down. Weaver is already dead. There goes the Tiny as well. Tiny is dead. He's going to buy back right into the fight. Coming back in, Tussin sipping on that Tussin. Doing the best that he can. Field Pain's going to get a 2-man Burrow Strike. Try and keep his team alive for a little bit longer. Charge forward. It nails onto Jakiro. Jakiro will go down with another right click. Tussin gets the melee racks. Now range is the only one left. I think they won't be able to recover or get that range racks, but they should have a very clear path towards getting that with another siege. Liquid Fire. They'll have no problem. Oh, Orchid goes onto Spirit Breaker as he's trying to Nether Strike. Tussin's not having any of it, and Shifter is there to back him up.
Yeah, that's they got some kills. Texas Tech is still going.
Shifter gone.
Shifter likes to play. Shifter plays dangerously. Tussin's in. No. Oh, hello.
Tussin's out.
Yeah, they're just playing.
Oh, he's taking a lot of damage though. Oh no! Quap just got detonated for 1,200 damage over to the Tinker. Faceless Void will be able to get out of here, but
MKB?
You know, that's a lot of money going that way. Texas is going for a death push here. This is their Hail Mary. It's really the only chance they have. But look, there's still a tier 1 here in the mid.
Oh, that's so demoralizing. Tiny beating it down. there's an Aegis. Look at Faceless Void. Yeah, you know it's a good game when your MKB is in your inventory because you have Aegis, Boots, Lincoln's Shadow Blade, and
Or
Maelstrom.
in your backpack.
Yeah, rather than your backpack.
And look at this. Calgary is mostly back.
They're ready to roll. Quap will be up to 40. She'll have her ult. Doom will have her ult. Doom has his ult right when Quap spawns. How convenient. There's still a shrine UFC can go for.
What's Tinker spent his money on? Did he just get Dagon upgrades?
I think he went Dagon Kai. I don't think he had a choice. Like, what's he gonna do with the Hex? I don't know if his team is in a position to really defend him.
Yeah, he couldn't even buy the Hex.
Exactly. It would be a lot of money spent on. They need damage. They need to kill people. So the one fight that we went into where Tiny didn't kill Sand King for it, Sand King went in and just missed his epicenter. Sand King's having a little bit of a rough game. But winning it in the end is what matters. And in that regard, Sand King is doing just fine, it seems. Oh, Jakiro, I'm ready. Glimmer Cape, Liquid Fire, Force Staff, let's see it. He's a master. Right? Gets caught. Probably fine.
He's gonna use up. Yep. 4 steps away and he gone. Now we got a charge coming through. Oh, this is not where you want to be, Ferris. Ferris charges in the back. He's about to get surrounded now. Field Paint could go into the Sandstorm if he wanted to. Doesn't need to. They get the Doom onto Tiny, but they don't have any vision here at this moment. So he will be able to just run around with his with like a chicken with his head cut off.
Shifter's sneaking around on the back line. Charged out. Oh, he's on.
Oh, they distract him enough that this
Shifter was
barracks
trying to make
is
base.
about to go down. No! Oh, man. Tussin is just messing. These guys are just messing with him. This fight is so fragmented. Tussin is going to be able to time walk out of there, and it was so close. He almost died. They will be able to get Ferris, and now Beryl and Napkins could be going down too. It's very close. He was getting a lot of damage out while he could buy back on the Vengeful Spirit, but she's just busy dealing with creeps at this moment. Tussin looks like he maybe wants to go beat her in the face as soon as she tries to step onto the low ground. But he won't have the opportunity to. It is going to be the Mega Creeps are claimed there for Calgary.
It's not over till the Ancient Falls, boys. But there has been a lack of buybacks on Texas Tech, and there's the good game call, and Calgary, in quite the dominating fashion, takes that's a 35k gold lead at the end of their game. Obviously inflated as the entire base is missing after a team fight, but Calgary was in control once again for that entire game is what it felt like. However, Texas Tech did make some plays and give us a game until the very end. Specifically, as we brought up earlier, Tiny constantly finding the Sand King before a fight. But I think the biggest problem Tiny had is he got shut down so early, and when Tinker came online, as much as Tinker brought his game, he wasn't getting tired, he was there to win. He absorbs a lot of farm, and it just made it harder and harder for the other cores and the other heroes, excluding Tinker, on Texas Tech to ever catch up. They almost had to rely strictly on getting money from fights because Tinker was taking all the creeps, and UFC was ready to fight. Like those early Chronos, 3-man Chronos, fighting into Doom. Schrodinger did excellent work on Jakiro, just as he did on Witch Doctor in the first game. And Shifter, I think, played his role great. At the very last fight, he was always on the side. Like he was just, I think, we were talking about what we thought was going to play, and one of the heroes was DP. We thought would be the last pick, and we were like, I don't know. I think DP might be better than Quap. Shifter played Quap so well that game. At the very last fight, he runs in the mid lane, pulls a couple heroes over, and runs away, trying to bait them in a fight. And in the meantime, Calgary just walks in and takes the barracks. I love that. That's one of those plays where you can't reflect that and score, but that was just a beautiful play.
Yeah, for that game, it seemed like Calgary was in control of the game from the very beginning. They were getting everything they wanted or could really hope for out of all of the lanes. Going try-v-try, they were getting quite a lot out of it, while the other two lanes were just really, really causing issues.
Very difficult, yeah. Mid lane, yeah, Tinker was a bit slow. The tri-lane versus tri-lane went really well. I love that we got to watch the level 1 time walk into level 1 time lock bash for first blood. Like, how perfect is that? That's just, I think it was Ferris who died to it. Like, how do you not be upset after that? That's just
of course.
an awful way to start the game. Oh, And there's oh, how nice the GGs are called after. Wishing everyone well. Great sportsmanship.
Yeah. Very exciting game. I think Calgary is now 10-0. 10-0 in this division, right?
They're insane. Yeah. Not one game taken off them, I believe. Is that what we? Yes.
Yeah, and Texas Tech, they didn't play as many games. They are at this point now 6-2, so they've only had 8 games, whereas Calgary has had 10. But this was only their second loss. You know, they still have plenty of playoff hopes.
They're a strong team. I think we could see that with how they kept their composure.
Oh yeah, and they just kept fighting. They kept working together. I don't think that they had any necessary team misplays. I think just Calgary technicaled them, their technical skill and their technical working and their technical team fight. It's not because Texas Tech did it bad. It's just that Calgary was doing it better.
Calgary had a plan. They worked together and they executed it as a team. Calgary seemed as though they were always on the same page. And when a team is in the zone like that, it's hard to play against it. It's really hard. Calgary, even when we saw Sippin on Tussin get picked off with Shifter after they kind of traded their team for the melee barracks top, Shifter and Sippin on Tussin were just goofing around. Like they had no reason to be there. Half health, half mana, no objectives they're going to take. They were just goofing around together and they were working well together. And it didn't, like, even with Sippin on Tussin dying, like at that point, I'm sure they were just hooting and hollering and having a great time in Discord or whatever program. Because they were just goofing around at that point, having fun, and they were just playing so well together.
Yep.
And
they
execute well. Yeah. That's it. You picking up what I'm laying down?
We won't be able to make our way back out of the forest because I picked up everything that you're putting down. So I heard there's
I see.
Hansel and Gretel jokes. I don't know if they mesh here, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wivrex. You can find me on Twitter at Dota Brews. You see that right there between my okay-ish face. Carlton, you can find him on Twitter at Carlalton. You can find that below his handsome face. We are here with CSL. You can find CSL on Discord. Type !Discord in the Twitch chat here to get involved with our Discord channel. You can also find us on Twitter, twitter.com/CStarLeague and twitter.com/CollegiateDota. You can also find us on Facebook, if you still have a Facebook, at facebook.com/CStarLeague. And before we go, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsor, Twitch. Hold on.
Yep, it's time.
Yeah, that's how that's going to be, huh?
Yeah. Speaking of Twitch, tell them about Twitch. Tell them about that sponsor. Tell them about that program, that platform, that beautiful thing that is Twitch.
Oh, well, we have nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming to support collegiate esports. From PAX East and West and many more events, CSL would not be what it is today without their help and support.
Thank you so much, Twitch.
Twitch, you're great. You're pretty cool. Be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the near future, and be sure to show them some love for their support at twitter.com/Twitch and facebook.com/Twitch. We'll see you guys Thursday for the next series of games. I don't have them on hand, but you'll find out before the stream goes live.
I am ready.
Have a good night.
Thank you for tuning in.
Unerhörtes Flair. Unerhört.
destroyed.